So here we are in our other losers bracket game. We have Lugia up against United Wings. Lugia kicks us off with a Mezagoza. Looks like it was Tails. So it's going to be an Ultra Ball for Jono by the looks of things to get this Lugia established. I think there's one Archeops going. That's the easy choice. And then a Boss's Order's also going to find its way in there. Ben with that very scary Wattrel start, at least from where Jono's sitting, because it is a crucial card in the matchup. The Lightning weakness is one of the main boasts of Wings. Oh wow, interesting. So Jono going to grab Luminion Research here. Going to see a Gift Energy and just a pass. What has happened here? I'm amazed that Jono hasn't just gone for the Lugia there. What is going on? Lugia not grabbing Lugia turn 1? Chaos. This is insane. Looks like it was a Tails from Ben into the Ditto, Attachments, and Research. So no Wings this turn, but it really doesn't matter too much. He's mostly developing his board, and that's what matters. Much more here. You can see the temptation for Jono to have gone for the Luminion for Research next turn, but it's just so slow, man. If you already had one Archeops, you just kind of have to believe with Lugia sometimes that you're going to get over the line with Archeops doing the business for you. Flamigo does the thing, Ultra Balls them away immediately for double Rolts developed, so this is a really good turn for Ben. 3 Wings Mons in the bin and just a pass over. Jono does hit the heads on the Mezagoza this time around, so can at least develop the Lugia. But I think it means he's waiting another turn on this Research, right? Because he's holding on to Summoning Star now. Like, are you going to get rid of this and hope to find another V-Star next turn? I guess you do. T-Tar Energy, and then you just Research away the V-Star now? Yeah. Okay. Ben, being a Lugia player himself, was probably just as stunned by seeing the... Oh, wow. We even see the bounce of the stadium. I don't like this from Jono at all, because you're blocking a bench space, right? And Mezagoza is not that valuable. It's only half the time annoying. You're also just expecting Ben to take a knockout now, and if he doesn't, then you have a clogged board space anyway. Yeah, I just don't really like how Jono's playing this opening. I know you're a little bit worried about Wings and trying to have an unconventional prize map and stuff. But it's really weird what Jono's done for the opening 2 turns. Ben figuring out what he can do with his hand here. I think he has a ton of energy. Boss and Rescue Carry. His hand is really bad again. This happened last time. He just has nothing good. He can attach to the Wattrel. He's going to boss the Lugia and just get some chip damage in on it, I think. He can hit it for 80. Alright. His hand is just really bad again. Well, the good news is he didn't knock anything out, so Jono's going to be one-chopsing it again, which he could have had on turn 2 and is now a turn late. It's going to be a heal with the Serena. But yeah, like the Pumpkaboo was just so weird. It is going to be a Primal Turbo. And Lugia is getting into the mix with double turbo. And it's just going to be a knockout. Now 4 Wings Mons in the bin for Ben. Didn't quite see the top deck. But I'm not sure if there's anything else Ben can do here. Nope, just copying Murkrow with the Ditto for another 80 damage prod. The Serena adding insult to injury here. Going to be a double turbo to the T-Tar. Don't see why not. You probably want to move out of the Lugia this turn. No, he is just going to take the knockout. I think I like moving out of the Lugia. I mean, you're just hoping that Ben's hand remains bad, right? But there's so many top decks in Ben's deck. He has Curliers, Level Balls, Ultra Balls, Supporters. And still, he's just having to hit for 80. It's just so sad. Ben's had a tough time of things. It sucks when you drop into the loser's bracket and then just have woeful hands. It just feels so bad. Jono now going to jet into the T-Tar. It's going to be the Serena again for some healing. And he's just prodding for 60. Oh, and Ben's making him do it. Ben's fuming. He's saying, you know what? I'm not giving you take-backs. Yeah, I get it. Even still, he just has to hit for 80 again, and he can't believe it. Oh no, Ben. Not like this. It's a sinking ship. It's another prize. It's taken 2 hits on this Ditto because Jono wasn't paying attention. Oh my goodness. I'm going to see a rescue carrier for Curlier because I think that got milled from the Cragalanche. So Ben can finally draw a couple cards, but sheesh. 5 in the bin. Anything else? Any more for any more? Still nothing? No. That would just be rude. Oh, the damage counters are coming back on. It's going to be another prize for John. Oh my goodness. This Serena's healed about 120 damage as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jono just happy enough to Primal Turbo now. Just gonna have a look through. Doesn't have that many energy, honestly, so probably doesn't want to commit any energy. Yeah, just gonna be a... Oh yeah, of course he needs a second Darkness energy to Cragalanche here. Or Single Strike Crush, I should say. Oh, interesting, he's gonna retreat. Go in with Lugia now. I believe that makes 6 in the discard pile. Yeah, 6. Seven with this refinement. Finally, we're at 8. My goodness. So we can knock out this Lugia. Oh my word. It's been a saga. It's been emotional. We see an Ultra Ball for Ben. 3rd Curlier finally online. My word. This really has just been sour, I think is the way to put it. Really sour. There's a research in here as well. Everything has just come so late for Ben. I think he's got Hisuians, he's got Nest, he's got Level-Balls now. The embarrassment of riches has finally come. And look, his deck's not even large. He's just like, he just drew such a weird, like, mid-game block of nonsense. It's so, like, there's no other way of describing it. He just drew like a wad of Pokemon all together. And just none of those Pokemon happened to be Curlier either. It's just so bizarre. Murkrow's coming out with the Heavy Ball, and it's finally a knockout on the Lugia. Jono's just 2 attacks away though, so he can, yeah. If he can just Primal Turbo a bit to the T-Tar now and earn next turn, he should still be good. And I'm pretty sure Wings plays no hand disruption, so... yeah, gonna be another bit of thinning for Jono, Ultra Balling. Getting rid of some Archeops now. Gonna grab Urshifu. So by no means a flawless game by Jono, but it looks like he is cruising to victory here, despite choosing to fish over Lugia turn 1 and despite hitting a Ditto for 60. Absolutely insane. Never punished springs to mind. He's doing his due diligence now, though. He's thinning his deck. He's ready to close out this game. He's going to go down to 1. He's going to mill a Squawk and an Energy. Knock out this Ditto. I mean, Ben has to find a way of not losing. I don't think there's an easy way he can do that. I think he's wondering if fighting Gallade is his highest hit point attacker, but no. It's just going to be the hit with the Murkrow. think. That's the buddy catch with no target being selected. Collapse doesn't change anything, and just going to be a knockout for Ben. And it's a simple earn, recover the boys, and take the last prize for Jono. So yeah, Wings unfortunately bowing out. What a bizarre hand that he was stuck with. Feel bad for Ben. He had 2 situations where both times in the tournament he just couldn't really do much, and that just stinks. But yeah, Jono does get over the line with an unorthodox approach with Lugia. Let's see how he does in the next round. Cheers. Alright, here we are in the losers bracket. We have Tim playing Arctina and Rab playing Turbo Lost Box. Looks like it's a start for Tim, who has Bidoof. But we do see a few energy and Tim figuring out an Ultra Ball by the looks of things. So it's going to be a decent start for him. He can develop Arc attachment, and that's pretty much everything you want from a turn 1, especially going first as Arc. You're very happy with that, because you know that you have so many outs to just make something happen on the following turn. Rab has at least a Comfey to start things off on his end, so should be pretty okay. Tim having a quick look through before likely just going to go bench attach pass and see how it goes from there. Looking good. Alright. Let's see for Rab. He has a lot of switch cards and Sableye. I don't think much else, though. Drapion's going to hit the zone. Yeah, a lot of energy. Oh, wow. Is it Pokestop Gaming? This is huge, actually. Ooh, that's rough. Manaphy Lightning and Gate. That's no help whatsoever. You probably got to retreat. Comfey. Yeah, it's not good though. It's, you know, this is where Starbirth can chip in and rope immediately back up this Comfey. It's going to be an insta Starbirth for Tim. He knows Rab's start wasn't great. If you can get Stadium Bounce here as well in particular, going to be massive. Tim getting the Rope Tina looking pretty okay. I think I like Rope Nestball slightly better. Just thin the card that you don't want to draw pretty much for a while. The reason to go Tina over another Arc here is that you're protecting yourself against Dragonite high roll, but it's quite minute when you know your opponent's start was so poor. If Tim can weave in a way to Barrel or a way to bounce Stadium as well, it could be quite appealing. The fact that Tim wants more than 2 cards here is interesting. Possibly could have Pokestopped first to try and get into like a Nest Ball or an Ultra Ball or one of these switch cards. As it happens, it is going to be Rope Energy. The Tina does come down, and it is just going to be a classic Trinity Nova. No bounce to the stadium though, so Rab has Pokestop to try and help things out. And that's really what he's living and dying on here. Just a lone scratching Sableye. Alright, can we draw for turn? Energy is useless. And that is also useless. Yeah, Rab is just done. He can scratch. Oh, it's sad for Turbo Lost Box. It had a good showing in the first tournament. This time, not so much, unfortunately. Nothing Rab could have done differently there, unfortunately. It is what it is. And we move on. Arctina is carrying on through the losers bracket, and we say goodbye to Turbo Lost Box.